Welcome back to episode number 2 of Peacock Plays Hardcore Minecraft. In this episode, we're going to be working on our progression as well as adding this beautiful new build to our starter base that we nicknamed the Log Clog. So stick around to watch our attempt at surviving and thriving in a hardcore world. I'm Peacock Plays, and let's get to it. Okay, so since our last episode, we had a couple live streams, and they were actually our first 2 live streams ever, and they were in this hardcore world, and we got up to a bunch of shenanigans, so feel free to go back and watch the VODs if you like longer form content to fall asleep or to study to. Those are there for you after this video. But I'm going to do a quick recap of the things we did in those streams really quick, just to get you all caught up, and then we'll jump back together into the present time. So we started out by digging our mine shaft down, and then we found a bunch of ores, along with a few caves, and we ended up having to run from a baby zombie in one of them. But thankfully, we got away just in time. But then we found our first diamonds, and eventually we got enough to craft a bunch of tools and armor. Then we found a bunch of more diamonds, and completed our suit of armor with some boots. In the second stream, we started by herding a bunch of cattle and securing them away in a pen. Then we got to chopping some spruce wood for our build. Next, we fought a few mobs and successfully took out our first creeper. Next, we went to a cherry grove biome and collected some flowers and saplings to use later on. Then we got some meat from our cows for food, and ran from another baby zombie just to watch him taunt us by dancing in our window. Then we were off to find that azalea tree from episode 1 so we could get some moss from the lush cave below. And those are really all the main things that happened in the 2 live streams, and there was a bunch of things that we got up to, but I think now we can focus on the things we want to do in the rest of this episode. Alright, so we finally got some moss, and I think I shared that I want to change this dirt and grass on top of the hobbit hole to moss at some point, and I also want to use moss in our next build, the Log Clog, but we only have 12, and in order to get more, we have to grow moss by using bone meal, and it's daytime right now, so I think we're going to take the opportunity to finally go explore this cave that we've been wanting to check out and see if we can collect any bones while we're down there. So I gotta keep remembering that this is hardcore, and we gotta be careful. I think probably that waterfall is our ride down. I guess we gotta go up to go down. We're gonna take a risk here and jump. Ooh. Okay, and we made it. This is scary. I'm gonna go this direction. Start lighting things up as we go so we can find our way back. Oop. There's a skeleton there. Take aim. That was our first bow shot. Okay. Now a creeper. Okay, that's okay. We're doing alright. Okay. One more creeper we gotta deal with. And then I see that skeleton over there. Kinda running out of space here. I'm a little bit scared. Okay. We got all that dealt with. Where'd that other skeleton go? Oh, there's another guy right there. Ooh. Let's see if we can ambush him here. Oh! Okay. Well, at least we got our torch back. Let's eat really quick. This is starting to get a little bit dangerous. Okay. Coast is clear. We'll just keep going. Ooh, we gotta be careful there. Don't fall down this hole. Whoa, that's a nice big cave over there. And a geode. Okay, let's go that direction. Another waterfall here. Some ink sacs, nice. It's a big old giant cave. Let's see if we can light this place up a little bit. It's a big open area. We might use this later. We got a geode over there. I'm not seeing too many skeletons, so we'll just continue to light this place up. Make our way to the geode. Oh! And that's cobblestone up there. You guys know what that means. There's a spawner up there. Let's hope it's either a zombie for XP or skeleton. Then we can make a farm for the bones and not have to worry. But we'll get this place lit up and then we'll check that out. Oh, it sounds like it's a skeleton one. Oh yeah. I hear a lot of skeletons. Let's see if we can take this guy out from a distance. We didn't have to, nice. This guy has an enchanted bow. I wonder if we can get it. Nope, no luck. Okay, so we got this place pretty well lit up. Let's see if we can take out this one last creeper and then go up and check out that mob spawner. And yeah, we did it. Kind of. We're not in the right spot. Is it this way? Oh, there it is. Oh, well, there's the chest. And our first golden apple. We'll take it. And a couple name tags. Right on. I guess we can do something like this to block spawns. And try to make a little hole where maybe we can take these guys out. Okay, I think we're good to go. Oh, not quite. Okay, everything should be safe now. Alrighty, and I guess we'll break the chest. So, Sam Kester commented in the last episode that we could just get a bunch of bones from one of these spawners here, and wouldn't you know it, dreams come true. So, thanks for the kind comment, Sam, and for always supporting the channel. You're a good buddy, I appreciate you a lot, and yeah, it looks like we're actually going to be able to live out your suggestions, so thanks so much for that. Let's figure out how to turn this thing into a farm and get to it. Okay, so we got the skeleton farm built, and right now it's a little bit of an eyesore. I figure in the future we will turn this into some sort of extension to our base, kind of like the underground area, but let me show you what we got going on. I already killed a few rounds of skeletons, but I've let them pile up here for, I don't know, 5 minutes, but look at that go. So we'll get these guys gone, and a bunch more will file in. But yeah, I'd say it's working really well. We've got more than enough bones than we'll ever need. We could get bone meal for days. We got a source of arrows now, and look at that, a bunch of bows. We can already upgrade a bow, so yeah, right on. So I think now what we're gonna do is we gotta farm some moss for what we want to do, and I figure what better way to do it than to just farm it down here and get the moss to spread all around here, because if we want to turn this cave into some sort of base or base area, then we're probably going to want it to look kind of lush, and I really like the look of moss floors, so we'll do that. We'll turn some bones into bone meal and start farming moss down here, and yeah, and then we'll take some away and use it for our builds up top. Alrighty, so we gotta grab our moss right here. And if we want to combine these bows, we're going to have to make our first anvil. So let's do that. We need 3 of these guys, and we can make an anvil. Now, where do we want to put this? Up here? That works. Now let's see if we can combine these guys. That's 4. They're both 4. Okay. And then if we do this, there we go, power 2 and breaking 1. Not the best bow, but it's a step up from our first bow. We still got bones down there, so we can turn those into bone meal. And while we're here, we might as well make another pickaxe, because this one's about to break. Okay, and I think we're ready to go. At some point, sooner rather than later, we're going to need to come up with a pathway to get down there, because we can't just keep risking our life every time to get down in this hole. So yeah, we'll make a big O staircase and pathway to get us down here eventually, but for now let's just focus on getting some moss. I forgot you actually can't turn cobblestone into moss because it's got to be a naturally generated block, so that won't work, but we can start planting some moss and getting some spread action going on around here, and yeah, we'll get to it. Okay, so we ran into a problem here, and that's that this level right here just falls into this giant cave underneath, and that's really dangerous if we accidentally fall down there. So I'm gonna just cover that up and not mine this level here. Let's see what... Okay, it seems like this layer is okay. So yeah, okay. I think we'll still get more than enough moss to do what we want to do, at least to start. In the future we'll make a actual moss farm, and then we'll get our moss from there, but this will be a good starting point for us. Okay, cool. So we did get a bunch of moss, more than we'll need for right now. And don't worry, we're not going to leave this cave looking like this. Eventually we're going to clean it up and make this look better, make this whole area look better, but that'll be for a later episode. Right now, we're just focusing on getting our goals done for this episode. So let's go back up to the surface and get to it. Whoa, there was an Enderman right there. Don't want to bug him. So, okay. So yeah, like I said, we do want to replace this stuff with moss. So we'll get to that really quick. And then, so we're gonna build the Log Clog, and that'll take some moss and a bunch of spruce, and I hope you guys will like that design. I actually did design it in a creative world already, so I kind of have an idea for what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I think that'll be cool. And then things are already popping up where we're getting plans for future episodes. Like I said, we're gonna make a pathway down to the skeleton farm, that cave down there, and maybe we can make that cave into our own in the future. But yeah, right now we're gonna get this going, focus on this, the Log Clog, and then we'll move forward from there. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions for what we might do in the world, but I don't know why I'm using my fists here. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any ideas or suggestions, and we'll get to building the Log Clog here shortly. Oh yeah, that's already looking a lot better. And we got a couple pillager guys up there, and I already killed their captain, got our first bad omen, but let's see if we can take these guys out. Ooh. Right on. No biggie. So yeah, I think that looks a lot better with some moss and not just dirt surrounding it. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I hope you guys are too. Alrighty, so here we go with one more little time lapse of us building up the outer structure of the Log Clog here. And as we do so, I want to bring up our second comment of the day that comes in from Small People Are Cool. Now this person's been commenting a lot on almost all my videos, and so I just want to say thank you so much for being engaged and leaving comments. I appreciate you. Small people are cool, and I agree. But they say, loving the series so far. Keep it up. Congrats on 200 subs. And I just want to comment on that quickly. A couple videos ago, we were striving to reach 100 subscribers, and now we're at 231, I believe, as of time of recording. So I just want to give you guys a shout out and thank you so much for supporting the channel, supporting my dream. Eventually, I hope to be able to get monetized and make this my job and bring you guys videos full time at some point in the future. So anything you guys want to do to help out with that goal, whether it's leaving a comment, liking the video, or subscribing to the channel, it would just be so appreciated, and I thank you guys so much for your help. So with all that said, again, I just thank you guys, and I'll let this time lapse play out the rest of the way, and I'll come back to you shortly. Okay, so that was a nice little time lapse. We finished the outside building of the Log Clog, and I think it looks nice. I think it does resemble a wooden clog. And we also did a few other things. We built a temporary sugarcane farm. We farmed our cows a bunch. We actually found a naturally spawned pink sheep, and we also built just a temporary wheat farm back behind me, behind the hill over there. to breed our cows. Those temporary farms will go away soon, and we'll come up with permanent solutions for those. But yeah, we also went ahead and finished the interior of the Log Clog. So let me show you that. So we bone mealed it. We added a nice little chimney because we added a fireplace inside and some nice decorations and some glowberries. This was our first full suit of iron armor, a nice little desk area. This was our first pickaxe ever and our first diamond ever. Our first chestplate ever that we found from a ruined portal. Our first diamond pickaxe. A lot of firsts. First shield, first banner, first ominous potion, and a bunch of other decorations. We have a bunk bed here and a chest with some books and lapis so we can enchant, and our anvil up there. So, oh, and some storage over here that doesn't have anything in it yet. But yeah, I think all in all, this nice carpet and the red beds, everything's kind of brought together on the inside of this build. So yeah, there once was a peacock who lived in a shoe, and I think it turned out pretty well. Let me know what you guys think, but I'm really proud of this build. It's not your typical Minecraft build on the outside, but I think it's something a little bit new, a change of pace, and although I think somebody else might have been able to do it better, I think this is wonderful for where we're at in our building journey. And yeah, we did add some wool up there, if you noticed in the time lapse, because these wooden clogs kind of traditionally do have designs on that part of the shoe, so we did that. And yeah, we just added some nice greenery up there, and yeah, we did really well. So as it's turning night, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me on episode 2 of this hardcore survival let's play, and I hope you liked the build. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you guys want me to continue this series or just stick to the super flat. But with that said, I thank you so much, and I hope you all have a blessed day. Bye bye.